Hello guys, welcome back to yet another episode of Content Monsters, and in today's episode we are going to review Fatherhood.
Hey, y'all gotta stop it!
Which dropped on Netflix just before Father's Day. Now this emotional and soppy tearjerker produced by Kevin Hart himself also features Kevin Hart, and it's an adaptation of the book Two Kisses for Maddie. It's a real story adapted for the movie, and in this film you see Kevin Hart in a role which is quite different from what he normally does, which is his over-the-top comedy act.
How does it look?
I think it's a new look. I think it's a new hairstyle that can catch on if given a chance.
Here he plays a father who's bringing up his daughter as a single parent because he loses his wife just around 25 to 26 hours after his daughter is born, and he's someone who's not expected to be a great hands-on parent by any of his friends or family.
I don't know how you're gonna do this.
But how does he manage to do reasonably well, or much better than what others expect of him, forms the crux of the story. Clearly the film begins with him giving a speech just after his wife's death in the church, and he's even struggling to do that, and then bidding goodbye to all the relatives who've come to meet him after his wife's death. And where he insists with his mother and his mother-in-law that he won't move to Minnesota where they reside, but he will stay put where he is and he will take care of his daughter single-handedly. Now that's easier said than done, and the struggles that he has to face, given that he's not been that responsible early on in his life, and how he goes about bringing up his daughter, is what forms the major part of the story. Now, Kevin Hart has given a really good performance. I think the role is author-backed and he's ensured that he's put in his best. The film shows him in a different light as compared to the kind of roles that he has done in the past. He seems to have put in a lot of effort, and there are clearly many heart-tugging moments between the father and the daughter during the course of the film that stand out and that appeal to the audiences.
It's always just us. Other people have more people.
Just one point I would have to make though is that when you have a film of this nature, especially when you show a single parent bringing up a child, especially a father like Kevin Hart's character, you expect a bit of conflict, or rather you expect a lot more conflict, because it's not easy bringing up a small child when you've lost your wife suddenly. I think some of the conflict is missing. Also the conflict can arise from various characters. It could be his boss who may be nagging him because he's not giving that much time in office. It could be his mother or his mother-in-law nagging him because he may have forgotten a doctor's appointment for his daughter. It could be his girlfriend who he dates after many years of having lost his wife, who could not be so accommodating. But the issue is that everyone is so sugary sweet in the film, whether it's his boss, whether it is his friends who are absolutely fine changing their plans just so as to accommodate his requests because he wants to take care of his daughter, or his girlfriend or his mom-in-law. The slightest bit of conflict that arises in the film is between him and his mother-in-law, and that too is doused too soon. So the drama in a sense is completely missing. The film after a point becomes a bit too bland to watch, and except for those emotional moments between father and daughter, there's not much to harp about. There's nothing wrong in the film per se, but it's just that it's too plain and it's too bland. And the reason for that, like I said, is because there is no conflict in the film. The conflict, the drama, the tension make a film like this more interesting. That to some extent, or rather that to a great extent, is missing. Now the film in its principal cast features Kevin Hart as the lead character of Matthew Loughlin, Anthony Carrigan as Oscar, his good friend Melody Hurd as his absolutely adorable daughter.
Wherever you are, I want to go there.
Wherever you are, I want to go there too.
She's done a brilliant job in the film, and I think for her age she's given a brilliant performance. She's quite sweet and exactly what the character demands her to be. Wanda, who plays his girlfriend, Alfre Woodard as the nagging Marianne, who plays Kevin Hart's mother-in-law. I think she's also given a great performance. Howery, who plays Matthew's best friend apart from Oscar.
Somebody's cutting onions or something close to us or something, I don't know.
Reiser, who plays Howard, Matthew's boss, and Frankie Faison, who plays Mike, Matthew's father-in-law. All in all, I think it's a nice, cute film which is possibly a decent family watch, I would give it a rating of 5 on 10, but why I can't go beyond this is, like I said, it's quite plain, it's quite bland. It doesn't involve any tension whatsoever. Everything is sugary sweet, and therefore after a certain point, you, especially in the second half, you even begin to wonder what the fuss is all about, because he's gotten over his initial difficulties of bringing up his daughter up alone. So that's about it. But like I said, Kevin Hart has given a brilliant performance, and so has Melody Hurd in the role of his daughter. And just for some of these performances, I would give it a rating of 5 on 10. Do share your views on what you think about the film. If you like our review, please do subscribe to our channel, and for more such reviews, please do keep coming up, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.